Hi guys, here we're gonna learn what's the difference between should versus ought. You blank to study more if you want to pass the exam. Should or ought, you should to study or you ought to study. Well, should and ought both have the same meaning. You can say both. You should study or you ought to study. Only difference is should is followed by the verb, only the verb, no to. And ought means to. Since you have to here, ought is the answer. You ought to study more if you want to pass the exam. You blank eat more fruits and vegetables, should or ought. Here it is followed by only the verb. So the answer is should. You should eat more fruits and vegetables. We blank leave early to avoid traffic. Should or ought. We should leave early or we ought to leave early. Here you don't have to, you only have the verb. So the right answer is should. You should leave early to avoid traffic. You blank to be more careful when handling fragile items. Should or ought. So here you have to, and what comes with to? Ought. You ought to be more careful when handling fragile items. You blank wear a coat, it's going to be cold today. Should or ought. So here you have the verb, not to, so you're gonna choose should. You should wear a coat, it's going to be cold today. He blank to apologize for his mistake. Should or ought. Here you have to. So what's the answer, guys? Follow the rule and answer in the comments. Should and ought is used to express opinion or what one thinks, to suggest or to recommend. Both means the same, but this is the only difference you have. So do answer this question. Waiting for your answer in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.